Let's play Homage the Hoop. Homage the Hoops, man. We back again. This episode 2. And I'm with my guy, Stan, the man, Stanley Christian. What's up, my guy?
What's good? What's poppin'?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Appreciate you coming on my show, man.
Appreciate you for having me, my guy.
I had to have you. You already know I talked to you.
Yeah.
Been talking to you, man.
Yeah.
Met you in the VA Hoop League shit, man.
Yeah.
And I've been impressed with you, you know what I mean? We you vibed off decently, you know what I mean? Gave you the nickname, couple of nicknames.
Yeah.
Derwin Davis.
Derwin Davis.
Derwin Davis, little Fresh Prince shit, little Will Smith, all that shit,
the rookie.
Yeah, who else?
The rookie out there.
Yeah. You've been doing your thing, though. I'm proud of you've been doing your thing. Like, I'm proud of the growth. Seeing you the past 2 years, I've seen some growth. So, I just appreciate you on this Homage the Hoops. So let's talk about this shit, man. The hoops, man. How did you get into it? Where you from?
So I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. I mean, born and raised, but actually had left like in middle school. I went to Alaska and everything. And
damn, what make a black man go to Alaska? I know, God, I know it's a couple of hoopers from Alaska. Don't get me wrong. I did my research.
Yeah.
You know about Trajan Langdon, Carlos Boozer, and Mario Chalmers. The only three I know. But what make
I actually played against Mario Chalmers. Though.
For real? Out there?
Yeah. Alaska,
For real?
Yeah.
What city?
Then we was in Anchorage at the time. Yeah, they had like a Christmas classic out there.
How was it?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like I was a freshman at the time, so like, you know what I mean.
How is Alaska though? How is it?
Alaska's, man, it depends on what city you're in. Like, cause Fairbanks, it's like a little boring. You know what I mean? It's not really much to do, but you can make something happen. But that's where the money at though.
Mm-hmm.
Anchorage is like the city, so it's like it will remind you like Norfolk or Virginia Beach or something like that. So Anchorage is the best city to live out there. So
you'll say
it's mad cold.
So you'll say Alaska, I'm flying under the radar.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so we need to go out there. But I heard they got a couple of months a night and
it's like 6 months, 6 months a night time, 6 months daylight.
Us, we take advantage. Ain't a lot of black people out there. We take advantage of that. 6 months a night.
Military make all the black people for sure.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. You say middle school you went out there to Alaska. What about before then? What area of Norfolk we coming out of?
Okay, so I started out the park. So
which part? It's a cut down now. Come on, man. Chesapeake got some park. Newport News got some
park. The park. So my dad, he from Tower Park. So
shout out to Tower Park.
I was out there for a little bit, but I stayed the most years out Young's Park.
Young's Park.
As a youngin', yeah.
So you was a Young's Park line.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, let me find out. Yeah. You got a Young's Park line in the building now.
Yeah, so we was out there for a little bit. We kept moving around though.
It'd be like that.
We kept moving around.
Would you say that? Because your style of play, you hard nosed, you don't back down. Would you say that got something to your background, being in the Young's Park, tied with a park? You say that background got a lot to do with the way you attack the court?
Being versatile. Now, I mean, just like it's kind of like how you are like Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like how Shane Sung is.
You gotta adapt. Ooh, I like that.
I mean, you gotta adapt to your environment, and then you can take what's been taught to you and fuse it in yourself. And make it your own.
I like that. So Norfolk and Tidewater Gardens and Young's Park, a lot of people who don't know, how is that area? Because from us, we know that's a rough area, man.
Yeah, it's a gutter for sure, though. For sure, though. But it wasn't just there, though. Like we ain't stopped there. Like so, we went from there to Granny Park, and then we went to Shoot Park, and then we finished at Oatleaf.
So you in Norfolk? You just a Norfolk man?
Yeah, for sure.
Norfolk, up and down.
So it was at Oatleaf. Me and my mom was at Oatleaf for a little minute. Oatleaf Berkeley area, and then
playing with any of those teams. Would you playing with any of them teams? The Oatleaf Raiders.
Nah. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Oatleaf Raider legend.
Hold on now. I can do the research now. I know some Oatleaf Raiders now.
For sure.
I know some Oatleaf Raiders now.
Yeah, I was a youngin' playing with Booty and them.
Okay.
But I was too young playing with them though. I should have played like Pee Wee though. I didn't even start. I started off playing midget. I'm 9 years old playing midget. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I always wanted to play with the big dogs. But Booty at the time, Booty was the real legend at the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like he was one of the players that I was looking up to for sure. You know what I mean?
Was he a guy that took it up to that next level, like in middle school, high school?
Yeah, high school he went crazy.
What's Booty? What's his real name? Give me the real name. What's his name?
I don't actually know Booty real name. I just know him as
That's
Booty.
how it be
Nah,
sometimes.
I mean, out the
Yeah,
hood though,
real
that's
shit. Be a
that's all the
motherfucker.
name you
Nigga
know.
named Booty.
You feel
Shout
me?
out to Booty. He was a motherfucking
shout
baller.
out to Booty, bro.
That's all we know.
Like, I
Shout
mean,
out to Booty.
yeah.
But yeah, so coming there, then you go to Alaska. What was the decision on going to Alaska? How did that happen?
So we just had like some family issues. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And the plan was to stick together, like me and my little brother and sister, to stick together. So, and we needed something different. Now, I was always running around here getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, running the hoods out Valentine and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if anybody know my background, they know what be happening out Valentine.
Yeah. So you talking about, especially those basketball courts over there? Was you prominent in that area over there?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
It's a lot of good games that going out there.
Yeah. They know me out there for sure. You know what I mean? And, that's actually how I got real tough.
Going out there.
Getting bullied out there for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me and Little, you know what I mean, trying to go to the cup, he just hit me out the air.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
And
so,
ain't no fouls. Ain't none of that. You know, hard-nosed basketball.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I had some bloodshed tears out there. But yeah though. So we moved out there to be safe.
Yeah. And
everything, with our grandparents and everything. So we had like a clean slate.
How was that adjustment though? Getting out there, you know, coming from fast-paced Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah, it was hard.
Then you going to Alaska.
It was hard. It was hard because of the time zone. So now Alaska's like 4 hours behind us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So the time zone, and then we had to get used to, and I think we went there around summertime. So it was daylight all day.
Right.
Literally all day. So like 12 o'clock midnight, it looked like 2 o'clock in the evening. You feel me?
Right.
Like, and
you gotta get adjusted, bro, the body and the mind.
We had to put blankets on the windowsills
to get a good.
To get a good sleep and everything.
Right. You gotta get adjusted. That's different.
Yeah.
And so, how long you out there in Alaska?
I was out there for like 5.5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
So how the basketball out there? How's the competition out there?
Basketball, it was too easy. Too easy.
Yeah.
I'm for real. Like, it was too easy. Like, if I would have stayed there for sure, I'd have been one of the legends like Carlos Boozer and Mario Chalmers. Like, I'd definitely be one of them.
Yeah. So how was it? So you said you got out there in 6th grade, right?
Yeah.
So 7th, 8th, what were you doing? How was that? How was the middle school ranks looking?
In Alaska, it was good though. I mean, I stayed on top of my grades. You know what I'm saying? The issues with me was just like like I was having like family problems. So like I was still battling being away from my mom and stuff like that. So like that was a big difference for me.
How did you deal with that out there in Alaska? How were you dealing with that? What do you do?
See, I was a kid though, so like I really didn't like understand what was going on for real. So like
basketball, you lean more on
basketball.
You had to lean on it extra hard.
Yeah, basketball was my only outlet for real. But I mean, I always enjoyed music though. But I mean, music was already built in.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So
like,
there.
But I wasn't really channeling it because I was always writing poetry and everything. So basically, in a way, I was channeling that energy.
You're right. It was just a different, in a different, broadcasting in a different light.
Yeah. So, I mean, but it was just a little different though. Alaska taught me a lot. I mean, it was I had some of my worst times out there, worst times yet. You know what I mean? And it actually molded me to what I am right now.
That. So you was there through what, 10th grade?
I was there from that's why I left. I left 10th grade.
10th grade.
Yeah.
So what was the decision on making y'all come on back?
I was ready to get out. I was having like some hardships with family there. And I was being selfish. And I mean, I was being selfish. I was being a knucklehead at times and everything. So it's like, because like when I'm fed up with something, like if I got my mind set, like, yo, I'm not having this.
Yeah. Now, where does that come from? Now, why you was being selfish, you feel? What you was rebellion against out there? Was it the loss of not being back with the family?
It was being how I was treated. It was how I was getting treated and everything. And it wasn't just me, though. It was me, my little brother and sister.
Right, you felt
I mean,
you felt
we was getting treated a little
some second-class citizen vibe action. I feel you.
I mean,
want real family type.
The love, I mean, the love was there. It was just like super tough love. Like it was tough. Like tough love is tough love, but it was super tough love. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about, it was just
to
crazy.
the point where you didn't even know where if
like
it's love.
Like some Joe Jackson 5 type love.
Yeah. I knew when he tried to When Joe Jackson tried to whip their ass with towels in the pool, I said, how you gonna whip $1 million ass? You can't whip a nigga that make $1 million, dog. How you gonna whip that nigga ass? Yeah, so I understand that tough love shit. You know what I mean?
So yeah, it was a super tough love.
Coming on back, you knowing that when you say Alaska was a better environment for you, you agree.
Yeah,
you agree
Alaska
that coming on back, you knowing how Norfolk is, you knowing this, and you still want to come on back. How do you keep your mind, still on the track because you want to play basketball at the next level, and you come on back home? You know what I mean? How do you keep everything intact?
I just knew I had to get back to my gritty ways. You know what I mean? So, because home is very different from Alaska. Alaska, I can be myself, but here I know I had to turn back into a shark.
Was that necessarily good for you though? That's the question.
Yeah, because I used to get bullied a lot out here. Alaska, I ain't get bullied.
Right.
That's when I started to grow and everything. But I used to get bullied, so like there I was comfortable.
Right.
Then when I came back here, where I was uncomfortable at, I had to turn into a shark.
You had to go back to it.
It was eat or be.
You had to go back to that Shang Shang. You had to adapt to the environment.
Yeah, facts.
So now coming back, it's 11th grade. Basketball. Now you go to the almighty Lake Taylor Titans, man. Who the coach over there?
Shout out to Lake Taylor, Kenny Brown.
Downtown Kenny Brown.
Yeah.
Shout out to downtown Kenny Brown, man.
Shout out to Kenny Brown.
He was all Tidewater in his day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
all
sure.
Eastern
That's
District. Definitely a legend in the
that's
Norfolk area.
Yeah.
Shout out to downtown Kenny Brown. So going to play with the Titans. Are you on varsity, or are they gonna put you? Are they gonna have you 11th grade on JV? What's going on?
I've always been a varsity baby.
Okay, because you said Alaska a little soft now.
Yeah, it was, but
you was ready for varsity.
I'm still him at the end of the day.
I like that.
You know what I mean? I'm
still. So now we coming on varsity. Are we starting as a junior, or what? What's Lake Taylor looking like? What's Lake Taylor looking like?
All right, so I would have been starting if I could have played right away.
Okay.
I couldn't play right away, so I had.
You had discrepancies.
Yeah, I had like 4 games left. So like back in Alaska, so I was flunking out of school and everything. So like the stuff that was happening to me at home, it was
it's trickling in school.
Yeah, school and all that. So the only thing I wanted to do was be around. I wanted to be in the gym, or I wanted to be around my girl at the time. I didn't want to be around nobody else. You feel me? So my poor decisions that I was making in Alaska had. I was feeling that.
Right, it hinders you.
When I got home, so I ain't played till like the second semester. I only had like 4 games left. You know what I mean?
And y'all ain't have any goals of going to the postseason that year?
We had goals, but we just didn't have the
team to do it.
We had the talent to do it for sure. It's just we just didn't come together.
And what year is this we talking about? What year? What year is this?
This 2011, 2012.
2011, 2012.
Yeah.
So you'll say the Eastern District. This is at a tough time now. So the Eastern District, they got a Dorian Finney-Smith in there, Sim Frazier.
I played against what's his name? Lefty. He a lefty. I forgot his name.
From where?
Norfolk.
Canton.
Who? I forgot his name, bro.
Big man.
Nah, he's a guard.
I can't.
He actually played in the Trent. Malik Trent.
Oh yeah, Malik Trent.
Yeah, I played against him. He was going crazy.
Malik Trent tough.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
Yeah, he's a tough. Yeah, shout out Malik Trent. He out there overseas right now doing his thing.
Yeah.
So
shout out my guy.
So you get into that 4 games. How did you fare those 4 games as your junior?
I felt good. I played phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt good. It was just like, it wasn't even hard to adjust, like, cause I knew what I was getting myself into.
Right.
It was basically how I looked at it. It was just the start of a new beginning, and then the next year.
Well, hold on, before we get to that next year, how that summer go? Because we got AAU. Is Boo Williams calling? Is Team Loaded knocking at the door? What's going on?
All right.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
That's how it was. So this is the summer. This is the summer before Lake Taylor.
Okay.
So the summer before Lake Taylor, my dad got in contact with Coach Kenny before I even came down, Coach Brown, and I had linked up with Coach Matthews, Coach Tyrann Matthews.
Granby.
Shout out to Coach
Shout out Tyrann. Coach, my guy Dallas Jordan, Derek Staten, Kenny Eves, all them guys.
And Coach Yogi was coaching with him at the time too. They actually still coaching though. But yeah, so we played at the We played out Berkeley.
Okay.
Went to the Berkeley Rec. I mean, we played maybe to see how my game was and everything. And I mean, I was the same. It was basically the same because like I always been that talented, hardworking player. You feel me? So it's like they couldn't touch me there, and they're not gonna touch me here or whatever. But well, it was good though. So like we built some chemistry, and then they got me ready for Lake Teller and everything. And then when we started training Lake Teller, Boo Williams actually came to my first practice.
What up, Vinny?
Now, how is that having a great Boo Williams step into the gym and watch you practice? How that feel?
Man, it was. I wouldn't say like it was starstruck. It was just like another fan to me for real. You know what I mean,
that's a different take to have it on. That's a different take to have.
He was just another fan, another person there to come there to see me practice and everything. We talked good. Now we had a good conversation, and then we just, I don't know. After a while, we just like lost contact or whatever. Because he told me he was gonna get me sponsored by Nike. I come play for him and stuff like that. But I always been having complications, bro. Like and I want to make it so in my life that I don't have it ever again. Because how I don't have like a support system to get me to these Boo Williams trials, knowing that I'm going to make the team, so I really don't have to try out. You already know that I got a spot on the team. Why can't you get me there? I'm a kid. I don't have no car. You feel me? But
certain things you felt, people want behind the dream all the way.
It won't behind me for real. Know what I mean, they waited till I got to where I'm at right now to really believe.
It be like that sometimes, bro. So speaking of that, so that summer you missed the Boo Williams thing, you coming back in the Lake Teller. What any colleges? Well, you only played 4 games. Did any colleges know anything about you? Anybody speaking on you?
I mean, that was junior year though, so that was like just to get my buzz, and I was back in the 757.
Right. So like we coming to Lake Teller as a senior. You starting. What's it looking like? What is it looking like out there, man? What your numbers looking like? What are you saying?
Food. It was ABC. What a Jackson 5? ABG. You know what I'm saying?
It was easy as 1, 2, 3 out there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was too easy. It was too easy. Like I was averaging double. I mean, 18 points, 20 boards. Like I was going crazy.
Yeah, you all Eastern District and all this.
Yeah, bro, I was going crazy. I just didn't have like the young guys. They was putting in that work for sure. And then my older guys, like I had my boy Grant. Shout out to Grant. He was locked in with me too. Like he wanted to win. He wanted to win badly and everything. And then my other guys, Lock, shout out to Lock, shout out to Neil. I mean, we was all the seniors at that time, but some it felt like guys was like checked out. You know what I mean? Because of we seniors now, so it's like life is hitting.
Okay.
So they worried about basketball. We got to worry about life. You feel me? When it's basketball is said and done,
what's going on after this time?
Exactly. So that's how they was looking at it, and I never like. I mean,
right. You saw far. You had a vision for yourself.
Yeah.
And
but me, I was already like, yo, we gotta win. We gotta get here. I mean, we gotta make some noise.
Yeah.
I mean, they never won a ring before. We gotta get there. We gotta win the Eastern District. We gotta go to regionals. And I mean, let's get a game at VCU. Like, let's do this.
So how did that go though? That senior year, how did it go?
We lost first round.
First round, but you did get out. We
lost the first round.
To who?
No, that was the first round to, I think, to go to regionals. I think. Maybe we lost to Norfolk.
Might have actually Norfolk.
Yeah, we lost to Norfolk.
It took a tough loss.
2 years in a row. That was the first year I lost to him. The second year I lost to him. So.
And that's one thing about that Eastern District. Norfolk they were running it around that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It was tough. So let's talk about the end of that season. Now you had a great, like you say, you averaged a double as a senior. You all Eastern District. What are the colleges saying? What are you prepared? Did you get the grade right? Like what happened?
Yeah. My grades was always right. I was getting letters in the mail.
Okay.
I was getting letters in the mail, but I just didn't have that ear. You know what I mean? I ain't had the guidance.
Okay.
To be like, yo, all right, we're gonna take this, we're gonna take that, or
Any
put this in the bag.
visits you take? Any visits
Nah,
in the school?
I actually didn't take no visits.
And why is that?
Because like once again, like I was telling you, I didn't have that.
Still didn't have that support.
Yeah.
So what was your going back to the offers and the recruitment? What was the highest offer? What was the one was like, damn, I can't believe they on me.
It was Hampton.
Okay.
It was Hampton, but it wasn't like they didn't get in contact with Coach Brown.
Mm.
I got the the letter in the mail and everything, and they had like a freshman visit or whatever.
Mm.
So it wasn't like I went to go visit for like the basketball. I just went to go visit the school.
Okay, the little orientation part.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, they wanted to see what you was about.
Yeah, definitely. And I really wanted to go to Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly felt like once again, like when it comes to the support, I felt like the people that say that they was behind me, they weren't really behind me for real. Mm. And I never understood that. Like why wouldn't you want to see another black man succeed?
Or maybe, some people don't know how to, or people didn't have the means to do so. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes, as when we're younger, we don't see what the people that's supposed to be guiding us are really going through, bro, until we get older. You know what I mean? Like, I know now, as being a father, my daughter 10 years old, man, I can't fathom the things my mama had to go through being a single mother, me and my sister, to make sure it was smiles on our faces. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So sometimes, it ain't about them not wanting to do it. Maybe they just didn't have the means to do so. You know what I mean? So I don't want you to look at them as like, hey, they ain't never, you know what I mean? Maybe look at it another perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think they want, a guy like you, man. You're a good kid, man. From what I can see you coming up, why wouldn't they want you to, succeed? You know what I mean? It was just probably the means of doing so. You know what I mean? You say y'all was bouncing around, so things sometimes it's just life. You know how life is. Life hit. You know what I mean? And if you don't have the vision like you had with this basketball, a lot of times you might just shut down. You know what I mean? So it be there. So now that we say Hampton was there, and that's a big one. It was just a talk. It wasn't really nothing there. What we got up on the table? Because around here we got Virginia State. We got Wesleyan. You still got Norfolk State.
Virginia Wesleyan actually was I was getting ready to go. Me and my boy Grant was getting ready to go to Virginia Wesleyan for real.
That was it. That was the one, huh? Macedo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
shout out Coach Macedo, man.
I think Coach Brown told me something about Lewisburg had hit them up to, it was like a JUCO.
Yeah, Lewisburg. Yeah.
It was like a JUCO. Yeah. Hit them up to get me to come out there and everything.
And a lot of guys from this area go to Lewisburg, man.
Yeah. But I just think the fact that we wasn't like a winning team, that's why. Like my numbers wouldn't even matter.
You mean that late teller?
Yeah. We wasn't a winning team. So my numbers didn't matter at all.
What about sending? Did you have any footage go anywhere?
Actually, nah. We did. I didn't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, that recruit
at the time.
Yeah. You don't.
You feel me?
You're not the only one. It's a lot of kids. Bro.
I didn't know how to send. At that time, I didn't know how to send film.
Right. Didn't even know where to start.
Exactly.
Right.
I didn't know nothing about nothing. Yeah. So that's why I said I needed the right guidance at the time, but I didn't have it. And,
so let's talk about that then. Let's talk about how we go to. So after school, let's talk about how you end up at Fishburne Military Academy. How you end up at there?
I went to so I was playing on this team called I think it was called the Norfolk Knights. Ran by Frank.
Frank, yeah, everybody played with Frank.
That's my guy.
Shout out Frank, man.
Yeah, shout out
Frank will buy you a cheeseburger, some tennis shoes, a warm up. And look, I ain't never played a minute for Frank. And I had tennis shoes. I went to South Carolina.
That's my guy.
I went to Myrtle Beach. Hey, shout out to the Northern Knights, baby.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Frank will make sure you're right.
Nah, Frank, that's my guy. Like that's one coach.
Frank will come to the hood.
Yeah.
With the van.
Come get you.
Yeah, come get him, bro.
I'm outside.
Hey, all my boys from South Norfolk. Hey, Drico, you already know. Y'all boy owe Frank $500 for what y'all did. Y'all already know. But yeah, Frank was a good guy though.
Yeah, man.
With
Frank
that,
is a good guy. I actually, man, I'm gonna call my man up tomorrow to see how he doing too.
Yeah, Frank was a good guy.
But
man.
yeah, though, so like Frank actually believed in me though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though like he knew the little crazy stuff we was going through on the team and everything, but he always told me like, yo, Stan, like don't worry about it. I mean, you're that guy. You gotta believe that you're him.
Yeah. So he put that in you. I like that.
Exactly. Like so even when the guys was going like, I mean, talking crazy, all jealousy and all this, don't worry about it. You about to go here. You about to go crazy. You about to get this guy. But we went to this AU tournament up in Greensboro. We were playing at the prolific Park, something like that. And
big shots. It probably was a big shots tournament.
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about there's a lot of teams out there, bro. That's actually where I met the Fishburne coach. I met
so that's how you
met
met
a lot of coaches there though, but he was talking. He was the one. He was talking great. You feel me? So I was like, yeah.
Who was the coach over there at Fishburne Academy?
His name is Ed Huckabee.
Ed Huckabee.
Yeah.
Sound familiar.
Yeah.
So you fell in love with Ed Huckabee?
At the time, yeah. What he was talking about, I'm thinking that. So I was thinking if I take this route, shoot, I'm gonna get a Duke, UNC.
Yeah, that's how
you
I
feel
felt.
me? Something like that.
That's how I felt.
You know what I mean?
But did you know about any past players funneling through that military school?
No.
So you just went off.
I found out the school to go to in mid-season was Hargrave.
Right.
But Hargrave they got guys in the league. Yeah. They got guys, big schools, all that.
But he beat you to that punch. Got you to Fishburne. So getting to Fishburne, how was it there?
Hey, that was different.
Yeah,
all boys,
it's military.
All boys military school.
Ooh, no women's.
Yeah. I got a lot of trouble there.
Yeah?
I got a lot of trouble.
Why is that, man? What you was doing out there,
Just
man?
a little knucklehead, man. Just being a knucklehead, making
rebellious,
bad decisions. Know what I mean?
You went AWOL?
Bad decisions.
Did you go AWOL?
Not go AWOL.
I'm trying to find out. Did you go AWOL? I gotta know. I gotta ask these things. What the hell did you do out there in Fishburne?
I made some bad decisions, bro. Some bad decisions, man. I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I should never made.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It was a decision that I don't take, but I don't regret.
Right.
It was one decision I don't regret, and that was seeing a young lady out there.
Okay, so you snuck something on camera. So you ain't go AWOL.
Yeah.
You snuck some draws. That's what you did. Yeah, okay. I know. All right,
hey, yo.
Okay, you ain't go AWOL, but you snuck some draws.
But yeah, so but
okay.
other decisions I made, I regret that one. I was just being a knucklehead on that one. Okay. I mean, that could have cost everything for me, but it didn't though. And he still gave me a shot though.
And that's and God sometimes is behind you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you got to be blessed for that. So being up there at Fishburne, man, you run into a Dante Hill, man. How you run into a Dante Hill up there at Fishburne?
Bro. He actually was coaching with Frank.
What? Dante Hill. Shout out to Dante Hill, Norfolk Collegiate.
Shout out my brother.
You know, he played Boo Williams. He was over there at Norfolk Collegiate going crazy. He was one of the top in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Clemson. You know, he had a 4 out of Clemson.
Yeah.
And he went back to ODU. You know what I mean? So
shout
out to Dante Hill. How was your relationship with Dante Hill?
Man, it was like big brother and little brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was guiding me right, but I still wasn't listening.
Why?
I mean,
why? Knowing his credentials, knowing what he done been through. What?
It was like, okay. I would do something that will put me 4 steps ahead, then I'll take like 5 steps back. Just doing some sillies. You know what I mean?
The focus.
Just being a kid. No, my focus was right. My focus was basketball, all that. It was straight. It was just, I just do some knucklehead stuff. Like, bro, I don't know what it is. Like, I mean, and it took me a little minute to, you know what I mean, get that under control.
Y'all, what's up with it, young world? Look, man, it's Frank Lou here, man. I need y'all to do me a favor. Grab your phone and then go to the YouTube app. All right, at YouTube, hit search and type in "Must Achieve Greatness." All right, Must Achieve Greatness. If you don't know how to spell it, ask Google or Siri. They got you. Look, once you go onto the page, go ahead, hit the page, hit the link. Go ahead, hit subscribe, man. Like all that king shit we got going on there. All right, y'all stay tapped in with the king, man. Holla at me.
It be like that. It be like that, bro. Sometimes you gotta take time.
I mean, so I mean that self care, that self love, all that I had to build
Self
all that.
development, self
You know what
learn.
I
You gotta
mean?
do
I
that.
developed all that.
Yeah.
I mean, but nah, he guided me right, man. That was my guy for sure. I mean, tell him what I need, tell him the insights on things and stuff like that. And he was really trying to guide me though. But it was like it wasn't too late though, because I really needed all the guidance. But
Yeah.
that was my guy for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Dante
yeah,
Hill, man.
yeah,
I wonder what Dante Hill up to now. I gotta get him out here and
yeah,
holler at Dante.
definitely. Gotta see what's up with him.
So, Fishburne. After Fishburne, bruh, you had a good career there. What are the options on the table now? Did you up your stock?
No.
Mm.
The reason why he kinda ain't no kinda, but he told me where I was gonna go before we even before the recruits came in and stuff like that.
As far as what? What do you mean he told you?
Like he was telling me like, look, you're gonna go to this NAIA. You don't gotta worry about it. I mean, a lot of guys made it at NAIA.
But you ain't telling him what your goal?
Wasn't bad. I told him my goal.
Yeah.
You feel me? But he told me where I was gonna go. I mean, so at the time I'm like, shoot, I ain't got no other option.
What?
So I'm like, I gotta
that's
go.
where I'm going.
There wasn't nobody like even Dante didn't even tell me like, yo, don't sign that.
So what was on the table for you as you balling at Fishburne? Is any schools coming?
Yeah, schools came.
Who's? But is anybody saying, look, this is what we're gonna do for you, Stanley? This is what we're gonna do for you.
I didn't talk to nobody.
All that going through the coach.
He didn't let me talk to anybody else. He only let me talk to the coach that he wanted me to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's bad though.
No, that's tough.
You feel me? Like that's bad. And then playing in front of the coaches that was in there, bro, I was going crazy.
Yeah. What was the biggest school in there when you was at Fishburne?
Biggest school that came, Coastal
Carolina.
Coastal Carolina, yeah. One of my boys here got Coastal. VMI came. Who else came? Virginia State. Union. It wasn't like no.
Right.
It wasn't no big D1. No major schools.
Just some ones to get you out of there. So,
oh, my boy had got Washington came.
Washington.
Yeah, my boy, Dev DeRusso. Shout out to my boy. I mean, he got that Washington scholarship out of there. I mean,
so where was the coach telling you he was pushing you toward? What school was this? He was pushing you to
University of Rio Grande.
Rio Grande, and this not even in Texas. This is in what? Ohio. The hell is he talking about? He gonna send your ass. You can't even get no goddamn nacho. You can't even get a taco. He talking about you going to goddamn Ohio, Ohio, Rio Grande. And who was the coach over there at the time?
Ken French.
Ken French. Now, what was your relationship with Kenny French, man?
Shout out to Kenny French.
So you had respect and love.
Yeah, definitely. We had a little rough start because I was a freshman and everything.
And what? You thought you were supposed to be a freshman coming in there on some goddamn John Wall shit.
Yeah, I was thinking.
He had to let you know you want that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a different game.
Yeah, he definitely humbled me. And
how is that adjustment though? You know what I mean? When you really have to realize, you know what, I'm not that. You know, and I'm here. I'm at Rio Grande for that. How is that reality?
It was when it started when he was. I think it was it the end of the year? It was the end of the year, but all right, before I get to that.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
It was, I don't know, it was different because it's like the school's it was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I couldn't really be myself because myself was like ratchet, like I'm hood. You feel me? Back home, Norfolk. You feel me? So like, I guess they'll say ghetto.
Yeah. You want right. Yeah. You know what I mean? Want all of that.
So, but he taught me how to still be myself, but put a little class in.
You gotta be aware of your surroundings.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little class, but we come from the same background, like the military background, like household, because that's my grandparents. I mean, my granddad was in the military. So I related with him off of that and how he was teaching with a tough love situation. So I was already there.
Yeah, you was
but
there.
I just didn't. that Fishburne turned me into a beast that, I mean, like, cause I wasn't taking no BS from nobody. Cause what this coach was doing to me, I wasn't gonna take it from any other coach.
Right.
I mean, stuff like that. But he basically just taught. He taught me a lot about life. It was mostly about life than basketball.
Right.
I mean, and
that's something you needed at that time.
Yeah.
You needed that at that time.
It's definitely something I needed. I mean,
yeah.
I don't want to.
Because you was putting all your shit. You was putting a lot of your life into the game.
Yeah.
And this is a guy that can, let you play the game and give you some life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I know that was a good contrast for what you was used to. You know what I mean? So you needed that at that time, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because people used to think that he was always just about basketball. Nah, like he wanted us to succeed in life.
You need that.
I mean, it wasn't just basketball. Succeeding in life was his big deal. I mean, getting guys to graduate was his big deal.
Right.
But yeah, I appreciate everything he done for me.
Sure. So let's talk about that stint there. You didn't stay though. What happened with that? What happened? Why you not staying? You loving Kenny French. You know what I mean? You're learning as a man. You're growing as a man. Why you can't stay there?
I just felt like I deserved it better. I had a decision that I was gonna leave before I got into a little situation. You know what I mean? Because I told my guys that they was already leaving. You feel me? I was like, look, I'm gonna stay here until y'all graduate, and then I'm out. Because
how many years you end up doing altogether?
There, I did. I was there for 3 years, so I played 2 and I redshirt.
So you redshirted the first year,
yeah,
and then you come back. So okay, let's talk about that. What little trouble you get into that make you say, you know what, I got to get out of here?
I got in trouble for plagiarism. Yeah, got in trouble for plagiarism.
Cam motherfucking Newton.
Yeah, got kicked out of school for that. And
so how was that though? How was that though? Like what goes into that? Like people don't know is like being an athlete and a student athlete. You know, a lot of these guys ain't really students. You know what I mean? A lot of us is just athletes. You know what I mean? So how is that? You know what I mean? Going in there, did that and coming with that consequence? Did that make you say, you know what, I gotta be more of a student? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, after that,
that's what I'm saying. After that, it's like, you know what, I gotta be more of a student.
I gotta be more of a student.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. Because like I was just taking the lazy route. I mean, getting people to do my work for me and stuff like that. But my thing is like, if I'm coming to you to do my work, why are you cheating?
Like you went to the wrong motherfucker.
You feel me? Like that makes no sense.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. I'm already cheating by you doing my work for me.
Yeah, that's how you know you deserve that shit.
That makes no sense though. But I mean, I ain't even try to throw the person under the bus. Though,
right? Yeah. It was a lesson.
I just took the L. I took the L and I just ran with it. I mean, because I know I can bounce back from it.
What?
I mean,
so leaving there, what are the options that's on the table for Stanley Christian?
I got back in contact with Boo.
So you had to lean back on the Boo.
Yeah, I got back in contact with Boo, but then it wasn't like consistent because he was a busy man.
Yeah, he doing his thing.
And then I didn't stay on top of it because then when I got home, it wasn't just like, okay, I got to get back into school. It was life hitting me now. So
yeah.
So now I gotta work.
Right.
I mean, I'm living with my mama. You know what I mean?
I gotta take care of things.
I gotta work. I gotta give me a whip. I gotta do this and that. You know what I mean? And that's probably was like the most humbling year I had.
Yeah.
In my life for sure. You know what I mean? And that was really tough for me. I mean, that year, that down year was really tough for me, and I never wanted to go back to it. So I mean, I told myself that year, I'm like, look, you're not doing this again.
Right.
Number 9 to 5.
Right.
I mean, you're gonna own a business, basketball. You're gonna do all this music. You're doing everything, but you're not doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I can't see you doing this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So how that end up going?
I'm good. Ever since then, I've been on.
What was the next phone call? What was the next phone call from a school, from the basketball?
It was Bluefield.
And they came out of nowhere? Or what was it?
Bluefield, I came and visit, I went to Rio game against them. But I didn't even know they was playing against them. So I was just going up there just to surprise everybody. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And at the time, I was talking to Coach Blow at Virginia State.
Shout out Lonnie Blow, man.
Yeah.
Lonnie Blow, that was my dog, man.
Yeah. Shout out Coach
Lonnie Blow, you remember me, man, the little man with the South Nova Saints back in the day, man. Yeah.
So I got in contact with him, and we was talking real good. And then see me, I'm always on the, like, I'm trying to make way for other people.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So I had introduced him to another player to get him to come on the team with me and everything. Because I'm thinking I'm solid. I mean, I'm solid. I got my spot already or whatever. But he ended up recruiting over me. And, like, the Bluefield coach ended up calling him, talking to him, like, yo, I really need Stan, blah, stuff like that. And that's what he was telling me. And I didn't want to go to Bluefield at all.
Why is that?
Cause I didn't want to go back in the IA.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wanted to be NCAA, D2 or D1. It don't matter with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I just, like, once again, I still didn't know nothing about nothing.
Right.
And actually, Coach French is the one that taught me about that, about knowing nothing about nothing. Because he'll tell you, like, right now you don't know nothing about nothing. So that's why you're here to follow. To be a great leader, you have to follow.
You got to. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You got to follow in somebody that's a great footstep.
You know what I mean? And he taught us that, and I still didn't. I didn't know nothing about nothing again for the recruitment. But I had film. So one thing I didn't know in high school, I knew in college. I got film. I could send it out to places and everything. I didn't send my film out to nobody. So that's a mistake.
Right. Yeah.
Right
Nobody's
there.
seeing you right there.
So I didn't send my film out. So I was going off of people's words. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to this coach for you. You know what I mean, send me whatever you got.
But Bluefield was still there.
Yeah, Bluefield was there. I had some other schools like Fisk University hit me
Shout
up.
out Fisk.
What else hit me up? Shawnee State hit me up.
Okay.
That's a school up in Ohio. It was like a rivalry from University of Rye. Yeah. What else? Oh, Ashley was about to get back in Hampton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened?
I was about to get back with Hampton.
You would have had how many 1 year?
I would have had 1 year because of my clock was ticking. That's what I learned from Norfolk State, because I was getting ready to go to Norfolk State too. Yeah. And they was telling me, I talked to Coach Jones and all that.
You only got 1 year, bro.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of kids don't know. Once you leave high school, the D1 clock ticking.
It's ticking.
You got. I don't care. You got. If you don't go prep, if you don't reclass, soon as you graduate, 1, 2, 3, 4 years after, that's it. You only got 4 years after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's over. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's when I learned that. And but nah. I went to go talk to the head coach over there.
Bluefield?
Hampton.
Hampton. Okay.
And he told me, like, all right, we having this open run on this day, so, like, come through. I'll see how you play. Then we're gonna go from there. So try to get my dad to take me.
Another complication.
15 minutes, bro. What is 15 minutes?
This your life. This minute is story
your life.
What
is 15 minutes, bro? Like, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy how things end up being, bro. Because, like, people find other things more important than a lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, this is my future. You know what I mean? You choose to do this rather than seeing me succeed in life.
That's tough.
Like,
that's a tough
like it's real tough though. So, you know what I mean? So, like, and that's what I had to deal with all my life though.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's the story. I mean, so you missed that. Bluefield, they step right in and say, "Come on."
Yep. So I was like, "Dang, ain't got."
You gotta go.
Else. So
you gotta go.
I'm gonna do that.
But you go out there in Bluefield, and you goddamn bust everybody's ass.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
You go to West Virginia. People don't know that's in West Virginia. Bluefield College, NAIA. You go out there and you bust ass, bro.
Going crazy.
And you do it with another local guy.
Yeah, my boy.
Flip.
Flip. Yeah.
Shout out to Flip Jenkins, bro. Raymond High School Common.
Jamari Jenkins.
Yes, sir. Over there, overseas. Where you in Russia right now?
No, he in England.
Excuse me, he's in
London.
England.
London.
Excuse me, he's over there in London. Yeah, doing your thing. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
but you go over there and y'all bust ass over there in Bluefield, man. How was that experience? You know, finally putting it all together, bro. You know what I mean? It looked good. How was that experience?
Bluefield was like Rayo.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Rayo, but with a little bit more our people.
Okay, so you can get down. You can get a little jiggy with this.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
They showed me love too though, so like I ain't gonna hold you. You feel me? They showed me mad love. You feel me? So I mean, and they treated me well,
mm-hmm.
especially like my first year there and everything. But me and Coach used to we bump heads way more. My second year than my first year. I mean,
yeah,
and it was just because he had a perception of me that. He had a fantasy of me that didn't exist.
As far as what?
I mean, just like, oh, I'm a high head, or I'm a hoodlum. You know what I mean? Get in trouble a lot.
Yeah.
Dude thought I was smoking and drinking. Like, don't even do that.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I seen one thing out there in Bluefield as well. I mean, I seen you guys made a protest and you led that. You know what I mean? I seen that out there. How was that? I know I know since what you're saying now, he probably said something about that as well, huh?
Yeah, he did. And it's crazy because I wasn't the leader though. It just fell into my lap. You feel me? It was just pointed to me. Like I am a natural born leader though.
Right.
Like don't get me wrong, but it wasn't my idea. Like it wasn't literally.
Yeah.
And it fell onto me. So I was like, all right, take the role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because nobody else ain't gonna step up.
Yeah.
To fight what they believe. I mean, I believe in it too, but I wasn't gonna be on no. I know where I'm at. You feel me? Like I know reality. I'm looking at reality of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
you took the initiative, you went out there and did it. You know what I mean?
I took it and ran with it. You know what I mean?
Did it feel good at the end of the day? Was that something you know?
Yeah,
fuck it. I took it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I did it. It could be on me. You know what I mean?
I felt
but that was good. I felt like it was good. I saw the little interview, man, on YouTube. I saw like, that's all right. Yeah. He took that damn stand. You know what I mean? A lot of people ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? So that was good.
It felt good though. It felt good, and everybody that was behind me. I mean, I appreciate every last one of them for that. Cause we definitely was fighting the power out there for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up. And so let's talk about that scene. Yeah, Bluefield, you first team, all state, NAIA. How that feel, man?
It was just
the accolades rolling in. How that feel?
I mean, I'm grateful for all of it, but it was still like, this is what I'm supposed to do.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, all right, cool. Let's go get it. We still ain't got a ring yet, so.
All right. Now, how was that? How close did y'all get to actually getting the ring?
Man, we lost first round.
Of the tournament,
man. Every year, bro. Like, I'm losing first round in school.
It's a tough battle, bro.
Yeah, bro. It was like when everybody ain't got the hunger, so it was just me and Flip though. Like, me and Flip we were just going crazy. You feel me? I mean, that's all it takes for two guys to keep going crazy. But I mean, if one guy not hitting, then the other guy's hitting. Then
you averaged 20 and 10 your senior year, man.
Yeah.
Flip averaging 19-3.
Yeah.
You know, so y'all two put it together.
Yeah, we
so
did.
After that year, bro, you go, which is this past year, actually, the 21-22 season. You go to your fifth year. Where you go?
Allen University.
Allen U. And you go out there and you put up some numbers. You average 17, bro. Yeah. How that feel going out there?
I was going crazy at Allen.
Yeah, how that feel? How that feel going out there?
I mean, it was good. It was good to be at HBCU, like playing at HBCU and everything.
And where was this located at?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbia, South Carolina.
South Cac.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
what made you go there for the fifth year? You know what I mean? You know, fifth year.
I had some friends out there and everything. So they kind of like plugged me in with the coach and everything. The coach was he was a last minute coach. I mean, he was looking for talent and everything. I mean, so when they told him about me, he was like, "Yeah, I got to get you down here ASAP."
Mm-hmm. You needed it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so you went out there and proved to be what it was.
Exactly.
Any accolades at the end of that year?
Yeah, I got I got Allen Athlete of the Year.
Mm.
I got SIAC Player of the Week twice. See, the school was they were just getting D2.
Right.
I mean, like official
So
D2.
they just going, yeah.
So I couldn't get the real accolades like SIAC Player of the Year. Nobody was averaging my numbers in that whole league.
And he was doing it, yeah.
Wasn't averaging my worst night was, I would say, 11 and 13. My worst night.
Right.
And that was some guy's best night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
he was putting it up.
If my school was like eligible for that, you know what I mean? I would have definitely got SIAC Player of the Year.
That's
sure.
all right.
For
so after that big year, bro, you inked the deal with who? Seattle Mountaineers?
Yeah.
How'd that go, bro? Inking the deal. What's that, ABA ball?
Yeah.
You know, that shit, come on now, the ABA now, this is a historical league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How was that going into that, you know, signing your first contract, you know, and you with the Mountaineers?
I mean,
and you going to Seattle, you know, Seattle, the home of Jamal Crawford, Jason Terry, Isaiah Thomas, Zach LaVine, all these guys. That's another hotbed, you know what I mean? Shout out my guy, Drayvon Batilio. He one of the first guys I know to go out there and tell me about that experience, you know what I mean? But, you know, he the first guy that I know from this era to say he went out there to Seattle and seen how that action is, you know, because I'm a guy. A lot of my guys know I'm a basketball and football junkie, bro. I'm a junkie of this stuff, you know what I mean? So for him to go out there and tell me about them runs and then to find out you inked that deal with them Mountaineers, how was it when you went out there to Seattle, bro?
It was love though. You know what I mean? My coach / agent, you know what I mean, he showed me mad love from beginning to, you know what I mean, to present.
Right.
You know what I mean, he showed me mad love. So like, it was good. I mean, for the first half of the season, like, you know what I mean, some of the guys on the team, like, you know what I mean, they got a little jealous because how coach was treating me and stuff like that. But as I tell them, like, bro, every coach in the world got favorites, bro.
Oh, that's 10-4.
Every coach in the world got favorites.
That's coaching. That's coaching.
So you can't treat me a different way because how he treat me. You feel me? I didn't ask this dude to treat me like that. You know what I mean? So like, but I always kept it solid. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, like, everything cool. You feel me? I got like 2 solid good teammates on my team. So like, you know what I mean, that I talk to from time to time, whatever. You know what I mean? So I mean, we got a nice little vibe going. Me and the coach relationship is good, like crazy good. The city, I haven't really like got to enjoy the city though.
That's what I was about to say. How is the lifestyle? Yeah. How was the city out there?
It was all gloomy though, like for real though.
Yeah, it's a lot of rain.
Yeah, it's definitely gloomy.
But as far as the atmosphere at the basketball culture, how is that out there? Did you get a taste of that culture? Did you get some run? Did you get some rec? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got some good rec in. You know what I mean, we got some good rec in.
Did you feel like it was better than here?
No.
I like that.
Nah.
I like that.
Nah, I mean, for some, like, I can't speak for every other guy. I can only speak for me.
Right.
You know what I mean, it's easy for me here. It's gonna be easy for me there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And stuff like that.
So after that, how long ago was that Seattle Mountaineers deal? How long ago was that?
I mean, it basically like just started for real.
Yeah. So you still in it?
Yeah, I'm still in it right now.
Okay.
I mean,
but next up, we got another endeavor going on for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Late February, March.
Yeah.
You going where?
Australia. Yeah.
And we looking at what league? The NBA what?
NBL.
Yeah, NBL. That's a big league, bro. That's a big league. That's a big step.
Yeah.
And what team we talking about?
I'm playing with the Goldfield Giants. Yeah. Goldfield Giants.
Now you ready for this step, bro? This is where you got to make your name now.
Man, I was born ready for this.
We know how the overseas thing is now. You got to build your resume, bro.
Yeah.
They don't care who Stanley is from the Lake Teller that played chess in Alaska for 3 years. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't care about that. You got to go there and show and prove.
Yeah.
Is you ready to go out here and get on that bird? That's a long birdie, bro.
Yeah,
that's a long birdie now. What's that, about 13 hours on the birdie?
Gotta be.
I can't look. My sister went to Japan on a bird for 13 hours. I was scared to death. I was scared like I goddamn was on the motherfucking bird. That because them shits is long. That shit is long as shit. 13 hours on a motherfucking plane. That is long, bro. I know I need to tell you what you need I need a bartender on that motherfucker.
No,
I need a bartender,
I feel you on that.
a bed. I need
definitely a bed for
come
sure.
on, bro. I can't. Shit. So is you ready for that? Is you ready for that endeavor? That's my question.
Yeah, man. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
I like
Feel
that
me?
about
Like
you.
I've been waiting for the whole life, bro. Like I set basketball back a little bit just to become the first generational grad in my family. You feel me? My mom's side of the family, but I'm the first one to graduate from college.
Wow.
You know
How does that feel to carry that?
I mean, it didn't really hit me until later on. Like after the season with Allen. I'm like, yo, you realize you just did
Something
what
nobody
you just
done.
did. You feel me? I mean, because it's like my family didn't really like celebrate me for real. I mean, but my mom was there. My mom was there, but like, she was always there. Like my titi was there, my uncle. You feel me? But they was there, but it wasn't like I was expecting. I just did something that nobody in my family done. So I'm expecting rose petals going where I'm going. I'm walking. Know what I mean? Where's my horse at? Let me hop. Know what I mean? You feel me? Like that's what I was expecting. You feel me? Like that type of love. Know what I mean? Love from everybody. I just did something like crazy. Like this is crazy. Why nobody feel the same way I feel? Like I had a girlfriend at the time, and she was like, "Yo, do you realize what you just done?" And I'm like, "Yo, I don't know. Like I just feel like I just done what I was supposed to have done."
And you probably have though. That's a beautiful thing that you got that mindset, bro. That means you ain't done your mission. You'll never be satisfied, bro.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing in itself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because
a lot of people
enjoy it.
yes. That's the number one thing. You gotta enjoy every endeavor, every accolade, every mountain you climb, bro. You definitely do. Take some time to enjoy it. I don't give a fuck if it's a week or 2 days or an hour. You gotta take some time to enjoy it and celebrate you. You know what I mean? Because you are here. Like you said, you here, bro. Through everything you feel, all that shit you done felt. You know what I mean? You done bust through and you here. And you about to be on that bird, bro, in a couple of months. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
So what's the focus you take as you go to this next level, bro?
Just be better than I was. That's basically it. That's basically my motive for real. I mean, like I've been waiting for this the whole life, so don't mess it up. Like at all. Don't even try it. Like maintain that focus. Kill. It's either kill or be killed. It's like you either go over there and kill, you just not gonna. What's the point of you've been working hard your whole life for this exact moment?
I respect that.
My motive was to be a pro basketball player, not necessarily just to be in the NBA.
Right, but pro.
But that's everybody. That's every hooper dream to be in the NBA.
Of course.
But to be a pro basketball player, to get paid for something I love doing. You know what I mean? And boom, I'm doing it right now.
It's a beautiful story, bro.
You know what I mean? So I just gotta go. I gotta go over there and just
handle business like you've been doing.
Exactly.
And I respect that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? To get to where I need to be.
So let's talk about the other side of Stan Christian, the Stan Lou side. You know, people that really don't know that Stan Lou also is a poet, also is a musician. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Like, where did that stem from? Like the poetry and the music.
And when I was like 5, I want to say 4 or 5, bro. It was my grandma had put on this movie called The Temptations.
Come on now. I remember. Listen, you was 4 or 5, boy. I remember when that motherfucker came out. See, the thing about the Temptation movie, before you go further, now, a lot of people. I'm showing my age now. Now you with me now? I remember when that shit was coming out on TV. That shit was you had to catch it on series, nigga. That shit, they broke it down, nigga.
On TV?
Bro, they broke the Temptation. You had to come back next week. Yeah. Bro, that shit was so real.
Dang,
bro, that shit was on for probably about 2 months. You had to catch that shit every week. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
And when that shit came, you remember that shit?
They had different parts of it.
They did the same thing. Yes, bro, you had to catch it every motherfucking week. All the movies back. So when that shit came out on, bro, I got the VHS in the house, bro. That shit is it's a double VHS, mother.
That's crazy.
If you know, goddamn, that Temptation is a double VHS, motherfucker.
Nah, that's really
so
really
yeah,
crazy.
so that's changed my motherfucking life too. So go ahead, tell me how it changed yours, bro.
But nah, like as soon as I seen it, man,
You just knew you was David motherfucking Ruffin.
Man, what?
God damn. You and me both, boy. Hey, to this day, I still want to snatch a nigga microphone.
Oh, man.
To this day,
you ain't no David Ruffin.
Are you crazy? That nigga, are you crazy?
Huh? Ain't nobody coming to see you. Oh,
that nigga, hey.
I am the
shout out to Leon Robinson. Ain't nobody, hey, Leon, and I said this before, they tried to kill me on goddamn social media. Leon, you one of the greatest, you up there with Denzel, if you ask me. You up there with Denzel. So the Temptation movie, it did it to you, man.
That solidified music for me, bro.
Yeah.
Everything, my love for it, passion, all of that, like, it's crazy.
I can feel that,
you
bro.
Feel me?
I really do.
Just watching the beginning,
come on, man.
You
Stop,
feel me?
man.
Them dudes was going crazy.
Stop.
Now, I mean, they dance moves was weak as hell. All they did was like some splits, get back
that's
up.
it.
You feel me? That spin,
that nigga
split again. You
Otis
feel
fell
me?
in love. Otis at the front.
Fell in love with that.
That nigga looked right in Otis' eyes like, I'm a singer, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm going crazy.
Hey,
you feel me?
I feel you, bro.
But yeah, though, so that shit made me want to get a group. I'm telling you, gonna get a group together, find little tenor, bass, you know what I mean, baritone, all that. You feel me? That jump made me want to get a group together, and then I don't know, boy. That jump just made me feel different. And then like the scene that they was auditioning
about to get
for
that
Motown.
Deal. Woo! That nigga hit that.
That mama.
That mama song?
That mama song.
Come on,
crazy.
stop playing with me. Mama. That mama song.
That joke was crazy. That's what he was crazy.
Shout out to goddamn the Temptation. Whoever wrote that goddamn movie. I thought that was look, whoever wrote that, I thought that's what happened, man. Whatever happened in the movie, that's what happened to me. Yeah. You can't tell me that did not happen, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how they leave some stuff out though. They did leave some stuff out. But I got a DVD though. DVD got it's the movie.
So you an updated nigga. You an updated nigga.
I mean, like after the tapes, bro, because they left some scenes out on the tape. But when you got a DVD, that movie like 3 hours, 3:30 long.
Shit, I need to get a DVD. Let me borrow the DVD tomorrow.
I know every line in that movie, so don't watch that movie with me.
Oh, we're gonna have to watch. Me and you gonna have to sit down and watch.
They should have
dancing.
They should have had me in that joint.
That's all right. So the inspiration. So we already know your inspiration coming from the Temptation. So that's where the poetic. You know what I mean? The lyricism coming from the Temptation. Because one thing about you, we know you gonna goddamn sing about a woman. You can talk about some love, goddamn. And that's a beautiful thing. Because I feel like these days, bro, we missing on that, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? We really missing on that. Yeah. Goddamn. These days. We just so vulgar. We gonna get right to it. That nigga said throat baby. You hear me? That nigga, I wasn't ready for that. Hey, yo. Hey, I won't, bruh. When I heard that, I said, ho.
Throat baby.
That nigga say, listen, I want to give it to you. Throat baby. Yeah. And I ain't playing. Yeah. Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. Love the way you walk, love the way you talk. You hear me? Ain't no slickness no more. You know my nigga mom. When I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Come on now. I'm talking that shit, man. You know what I want? I want to fuck, but I ain't saying it like that.
Yeah, I ain't saying it like that.
I'm telling a little different way.
Let me marinate you
real
quick.
That's what you would say the old school got a lot of to do with your poetic, you know what I mean, sound and your lyricism, bro.
Definitely right there.
So go ahead.
It's the message behind, like, I want to grasp your attention with my words. Now, I mean, I want you to trust my thoughts. I want you to hug the imagery. Now, I mean, I want my cadence. You feel me? To be your soulmate for real. Like, now, I mean, I really want you to feel. I really want you to feel me when I'm speaking. You feel me?
I'm about to snap my fingers in this bitch. Y'all hear this nigga? This god damn, this boy poetic, man.
Yeah, no, for real.
God, like, snap your fingers.
That's how I want it. That's how I want it, bro. Like, I mean, that's why I admire artists like Kendrick. You feel me? J. Cole, Drake. You feel me? What's his name? Lucky Day. Tough artist. This new guy named Friday. Like, he's tough. Brent Fayez. Shout out to them. Like artists like that, bro. I give you on.
How often are you on the music scene? Like, what's next? You know what I mean? Like, What's your next thing for?
So I'm what they call a music hoarder, bro. Like
You sitting on it.
yeah, bro. I've been sitting on music for a little minute.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
You
I
got
don't know what
management.
it
What's
is.
up with you and management? How you and management team going?
Oh,
That's good.
management going well, bro. Management going well. We getting everything right. It take a little time. I mean, step by step. I mean, one foot in the other.
Always take your time.
I mean, yeah.
Don't rush nothing, brother.
Yeah, but one thing that people got to know, like when it comes to like being great and what we do is like we all human first. So we all got our own battles and everything that we gotta like, I mean, win our own self.
That's for sure.
So and it helps when God can put people into your life. You know what I mean, that's gonna help you through it. You know what I mean, instead of like letting you go or dragging you, like you got somebody to pull you through. Like, come on, let's go. Let me get you out this fire real quick. Let me show you what's over here. There's water right here. I know you're dehydrated. Let's get you some water. You know what I mean, you cold, you need some shelter. I got you. Let's go. You feel me? I want to see you win. Type deal. So that's basically what it is when it comes to me and management, family and all that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean?
I respect that, bro. Yeah. That's all around, you know what I mean? You want to touch everybody. I can respect that, bro.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this before we get out of here. What does homage to hoops mean to you? What does paying homage back to the game mean to you?
It's not forgetting where you come from. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even stay grounded. You know what I mean? And that's basically similar. Like you staying grounded, you know who you are, you know who you love, you know what's around you. So you know what you represent. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, and you're gonna leave a mark that it's unforgettable. Like people's gonna know you. You know what I mean? Like so that's a big step. That's a big standpoint to me. You know, yeah, I can't speak for nobody else, but yeah, that's a big standpoint to me. For sure.
I appreciate you on my show, bro.
Yeah,
I do.
I appreciate you.
We're gonna do this again. I gotta have you on my round table. I'm gonna do a round table too.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna have you up there,
definitely.
man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Much love and much success to you on the journey. You know what I mean? In this more hoop career. You know what I mean? Always. And this music thing. You know I'm here if you need me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever you need. So I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Stanley Christian, man. Stan Lou, my guy.
Appreciate you, man.
It's been Homage to Hoops, man. It's episode 2. We'll catch y'all next week, man.
We out.
Much love.
We were young. We ain't know no better. Adolescents, you know. As we grew, now it's grown to something bigger. And I love it and I can respect it. Now we all just entrepreneurs and trying to build our brand. MAG it's a brand, you know. The acronym must achieve greatness. Striving for greatness.
King shit.